Good evening. Yeah, so my name is Peter Mbari, and this evening I think it's important we discuss the issue of that recently came on news about the first class betrayal. And I've forgotten what I wanted to say. So, without further ado, let's just jump right into the topic of the day. And of importance to note is that this young man, Kevin Ochieng, happened to be a first class student from, is it Maranda High School. In the heydays when they were, at the top of their game, they, did well. He was the best in his class. Proceeded to the University of Nairobi, pursued actuarial science. Long story short, first class honors into the jungle which Nairobi is, and the young man ends up in the streets, no place to stay, that story. So, and like many other bright students, he happened to have gotten a scholarship. He got assistance from the CDF. And learning was smooth. But then things became very difficult when he finished school. No more help, no more scholarships, no more handouts from anybody. Now he has to fend for himself. Okay. Complications about education, complications about not landing a job aside. Those are technical issues to do with the job market and everything else. Mine, I'm looking at a very different angle to all this matter. There's something implanted in the human, not just a human, in any animal. There's something that is akin to the zeal to survive, the zeal to be able to pull yourself up and put up a fight against something that's, whatever adversary that may be coming to you. You must be able to stand up and put up a fight. What do I mean by this? Every other person that has been through a certain struggle in life, we know this. The worst you can do is giving up. The worst you can do is giving up on yourself, giving up on the fight you're fighting, giving up on just about anything, you see? Because we have had these experiences ourselves. You see, when you give up, everything is lost. The moment you give up, everything is lost. But before you give up, you can win. It doesn't matter how long, but at the end of the day, you will win. What am I saying? Back in the day, before, after our finished our high schools, scored our A's, no big deal, nobody cares. Yeah, there we are, looking for small jobs. At times I used to dig people's farms. At times, would pluck tea or such other activities in the home, get paid by the kilo. Sometime we would, my very first job was teaching Swahili at a secondary school, Kiamariga Secondary School. Not much money. I was being paid like 4,500. I could barely survive on that money. After I looked at it and did my math, I decided, let me go look for something else. So, Kariobangi roundabout, I've sold bananas from Korogosho market. I've done that. I've sold bananas for more than 3 months. After that, discovered Kikomba, discovered hawking. Before I went to campus, I was already a very accomplished hawker. I could sell anything to anybody for whatever amount I felt I could. Some of these life skills, some of these skills that you are able to use to survive as you wait. So before I got interrupted, I was saying that some of these life skills, means of survival, learning how to survive, are so important that they actually precede, they are way above what you can get from using papers. If you find guys in Amjengo, are you able to gel in and earn a day's wage? Are you able to do that? If you find guys, carrying loads of whatever, are you able to get in there, carry whatever they are doing and make some money for lunch? Maybe. If you find you are stranded in a bus stop and there is a vehicle and there is a makanga, are you able to get to the makanga and talk to him so that you get a free ride home? Are you able to do that? Are you able to get your way around things? Are you able to survive in the street? It's a challenge. We find ourselves there sometime. Maybe you've lost your phone, you've lost your wallet, you have no way home, you have nobody's number. Maybe not. Maybe you have 2, 3, 4 numbers in your head you can call using a stranger's phone. Are you able to convince a stranger to give you their phone to make that one call that you need to do? Are you able to do that? Some of these very little cumulative skills, that is what makes Nairobi survivable. The idea that you can approach someone, pitch your idea, and get your way. That's it. You don't need a big miracle. You just need to volunteer, show someone what you can do, and over time, you get to learn that that's the way of the street. You don't need a miracle to survive, but you just need a few skills that you can leverage to get your way around the city, around the economy, around everything. But this idea of people giving up on themselves and deciding to completely give up on themselves, on their dreams and their future, that is totally unacceptable, whether there are jobs or not. Even people who are unemployed. I've seen very many young men who pick up on very small jobs and they perfect the art. At the end of the day, you find that they are the best in whatever they are doing. With no papers, nobody cares. At the end of the day, we want results. People pay for results. Nobody pays for papers. Even when you get employed with those papers, at the end of the day, it is the results that matter. Yeah. It is the results that eventually get you paid, even when you have the papers. So let's not get papers into our heads, that the papers, they are good. Yeah, we scored. Yeah, they can be hung on the wall somewhere to be decorative for historical purposes. But they may feature very little in our future. Yeah, let's accept that it is possible to survive without those papers.